Hey guys, Levi coming at you with another video. Just got these in. Funny story on these two packages. It took way extra long to get here because of the coronavirus. Matter of fact, I have another package on the way, and it was actually sent back to Korea according to the itinerary, and then finally got sent back again. So anyway, we're going to be opening these bad boys up today with the Fake Out Gold Edition. I bought one more of these. I got a good deal on it just to see how consistent they were with the aluminum scaled knives on the steel. The steel is consistent with the other knife in our other video about the fake outs that I did with Cliff, the long video. But anyway, let's dive right in here. I'm supposed to be getting I didn't know what it was at first because I didn't know that Tony Marfione, or whatever his name is, Microtech, did a collaboration video. I'm sorry, I can't think with that buzz. What the hell is that?
Welcome to summer.
It's hurting my ears.
It's just the bugs outside.
It's a freaking bug. All right, anyway, I'm going to try and focus, guys. Sorry. Yeah. All right, so this is the gold scale. A guy on, I think it's Knife Life. He did a little video on his. He got the gold one. He really liked it. Got the good steel. It's not what they say it is. It's not S30V or M390. It's not that. But this is somehow a good steel. Anyways, back to this. This is supposed to be a replica of the Twitch. I didn't know what that was. On the site, it was just a automatic knife that actually didn't have any markings on it. So I went back later and I went through the reviews, and then I saw on Love Them Knives, he did a test on one of them, and it came out pretty good. I'm going to set up the link for that too. And then I learned what the Twitch was. I did some research, found out Marfione did a collaboration with another guy, and they made a folding automatic. So anyways, this is what this should be. Let's see what we got here. I already wiped these down with Lysol, so hopefully I won't catch anything. Knock on wood. What is that? Let's see what we got here. So this is already, I can tell, is a very bulky knife. I'm still working the microphone, so if I come in and out, I apologize. I'm going to try and get this thing worked out good. But, okay, here we are. This is the OD green. It says Microtech on the clip. You can see that. Does not look as quality as the actual Microtech collaboration Twitch. It's supposed to be automatic, and it is. I wasn't really thrilled about the shape of the blade. It looks like some shark swimming through the ocean and he's out to bite your feet while you're swimming. They went all out on this one. They're calling it M390 steel. Okay, some kind of plastic handle here. Definitely etching on the blade for the for all your Microtech labeling and whatnot. Pretty solid feeling though, and it's some kind of injected molded plastic. It says aluminum scales, but it's not. And yet weird hollow plastic sound when you open it, but hardly any blade play at all. The hardware looks pretty good. This is all plastic injected molding. I mean, like this plastic thing here. I don't know a lot about the Twitch, so I don't know how close this is, but I would imagine that those are much better scales on the real thing. So let's see how sharp it is and see if it'll open up this package. This is supposed to be, and I know this is another replica of the Benchmade Infidel. Now, I have the really bad Benchmade Infidel. It's been a really good beater knife. We're going to do some other videos with that later. You know, my whole point in these videos really is to show how inferior these knives are to the real thing. Okay, so don't think, because I've actually had some haters come on, and one guy, I mean, you know, he's from Wisconsin. He didn't even, you know, type. I think he's using auto, like talking in his phone, yelling at me because it came out all weird. But I deciphered out what he was saying, and he's basically hating on me for saying that you should buy these knives because they're quality, and I wasn't. He didn't watch the videos, obviously. So another bench fake inferior. All right, here's the box, kind of beat up. Not a real Benchmade box, but not a real Benchmade. All right, all this other crap they give you, Molly compatible. More of that propaganda pamphlet. The sheaths or whatever, they're okay. It's probably the only thing I don't like, really. But here we go. Okay. Now this thing weighs about 2.5 times, 3 times more than the real Benchmade Infidel. And the guy that supplied us the real Benchmade bug out to compare the fake outs to is going to allow me to borrow another Benchmade knife off his truck. We're going to compare and see, you know. Now there's some guys on YouTube already talking about how much they like these better. The weight is kind of nice. I mean, I like a light knife, but the weight is kind of nice. But it's definitely got the layering. It's much heavier. I think it's that Pop Metal Maytel aluminum that you get with your Hot Wheels, made in Malaysia. It has Torx bit screws in there, but they're black. Okay, I mean, you know, to the untrained eye, this looks like a real Infidel. This is like a big one. This feels a hair bigger, but we'll see. I'll get the micrometer out and check it all. The jimping, the podium jimping, it's painted over. There's a couple things different that's obvious that this is not a real Benchmade, but it's supposed to be D2 steel, which we all know it's not. Looks like the same steel they use in my other Benchmade, that really bad one I got. Now, overall knife, if it didn't say like they're trying to be like Benchmade, yeah, that takes forever. That's not good. Okay. So there's a long trigger pull on that before it goes down. All right, but the blade specs on this, as far as width and thickness, are that much closer to the real thing than the other. But you can. This is a good feeling knife. If it didn't say Benchmade on, they weren't copying Benchmade, this would probably feel like a pretty sweet knife. I know the other one, it's a more narrower dagger blade. But I love it for work because it's cheap. It was like 12 bucks or something like that. And I'm you know, cutting through, you know, can filters and stuff on cars and everything. So, I mean, it does the job. And this one hasn't failed yet. I was on the truck the other day and the Benchmade failed to fire. So, but all right. So this one's opening up. Now, here's a way to tell the real Infidel from the fake. And we'll do this in the next video. But notice how it says Infidel on the clip. Can you see that? Can you read it? It's not faded out on the real Infidels. It's kind of faded looking and worn, which is pretty cool how they did that. But it already looks used by when you buy it. The aluminum handle material and the feel and everything, it's close, but it's not there. So. All right, got these two replica unboxings. We got a micro fake Twitch, and we got a Benchmade inferior. All right, now they do come out pretty sharp. This one cut pretty good, but it's not quite shave sharp out of the box. I take that back. at the right angle. It's very shave sharp. Looks like a real twitch, so we'll see. I'm never going to buy a twitch. I just don't like the way they look. It just looks like a weird fish or something, like a swordfish. Looks like it can hurt you. I'm going to get me a real Benchmade, one of these, and get some good scales for it. And so these knives just kind of, if anything, they're going to make you want to get the real thing. But I'm not going to feel bad about losing this or breaking it because it was so cheap compared to the real thing. All right, guys, that's our unboxing for the day. Check out my YouTube channel, Duna Creek Custom Kydex Holsters, Sheaths, and Custom Knives. I have other content on there with other unboxings. We're going to be getting some better quality knives on the channel. And I'm going to start putting up my holsters and how I'm making them and how to take care of them. Hit like, share, subscribe, and the bell thing. Do that too. All right, guys, thanks. Stay safe.